Hello and welcome to another episode of What the Fuck Moments in Manga and Anime. Today we are going to be discussing Volume 3 and Volume 4 of The Prince in His Dark Days. So if you need to see Part 1, click this comment or go to the playlist. Okay, Part 1 we left off with Itaru working at a drag bar. That's just kind of where he stays while Atsuko continues to fill in for him. Under the continuing guidance of Ryo, he is filling in at fancy parties. And while she does manage to fool a lot of people, there are the occasional people that see right through her. Mostly because she's nice. Like, Itaru's not the guy who has feelings. Why are you consoling me, ma'am? This theme continues all the way through Volume 3. A mystery person has started a rumor website about Itaru. So it's up to Ryo and Atsuko to try to shut that shit down. There are 3 suspects. 3 people that Itaru has fucked over in the past. But as they're going through that list, they realize it's a lot of misunderstandings. That Itaru is not actually the giant jerkwad that everybody was led to believe. So then you have Atsuko who shows up, who's very understanding and a lot nicer at handling situations. And yeah, all those fires are very easily extinguished. Of course, all of that was to try to ruin Itaru's reputation. Like I mentioned, there's a very important coming-of-age ceremony where he is expected to take over his grandfather's company. And in Volume 4, that day arrives. It's a big-ass deal, and everybody involved with the family or the company is going to be there. Naturally, Atsuko's freaking out. Ryo has it all planned out for Atsuko to be the one at the party, even though she knows where Itaru is, and she's struggling with, should I tell Ryo or should I not? And then Bestie, she catches Ryo on the phone with Itaru. Did you guess that Ryo was evil? Because he is! He's on the phone with Itaru saying, oh, don't worry, boy, I got this thing canceled, don't even worry about it. And then he turns around and tells Atsuko to be ready for the big day. Atsuko's like, okay. And Atsuko's hurt because she was starting to fall in love with Ryo, and, you know, she believed everything he said, and she wants to be mad, but she realizes how lonely he is. These brothers grew up together, yet separately, and Ryo sees everything that Itaru has, and he doesn't appreciate it, and he would give anything just to have that little bit. He shows up with Ryo, as planned. He's studied immensely to learn everybody's names, and she's prepared. Everything is going just swimmingly, and then Itaru walks through the door dressed as a woman. Of course, that's a juicy debacle. Of course, this beautiful woman Itaru is not able to answer any of the questions that Atsuko is. It's a giant quiz bowl between Itaru versus Itaru, but eventually, the real Itaru proves himself. So now everybody at the party is against Atsuko, which she is just fine with, because if they're all against her, they're all getting along. And oh yeah, how did Itaru know the ceremony was still going on? Atsuko told him. She's working both sides for a good cause. It's fucking glorious. Bestie, I was worried there for a second, but everything ends surprisingly well. Itaru is accepted, Ryo's accepted by grandfather finally. It's a whole family reunion. It's just so beautiful. And yeah, Atsuko gets paid and, you know, her dad finally gets a job. And then Atsuko and Ryo, you know, they fall in love for real and they move in together. It's beautiful. So yeah, if you want some drama with a happy ending, there you go.